Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This has been the state of my life for, feels like forever, but the last few days, hello? The last few days I've been basically bedridden. Ever since that last camping trip, the pain of my my sciatica has been incredibly unbearable. Hi, Penny. You've been pretty good at keeping me company, haven't you? Just unbelievable pain. And that's not ideal no matter where you live. So I wouldn't say that it poses any sort of extra stressors living in a van or anything, but but it's definitely been out of the norm for me and us in terms of what I would usually do when I'm back in the city. The pain was so intense. First of all, I have to say a huge thank you to Lindsay and Amber for the help with my little girl on that camping trip. It broke my heart to not be able to do what I want to do with my kiddo. I keep telling myself it's just one summer out of a whole bunch, and I'll be better this time next year if I ever get that surgery date. The thing, my claim is on hold right now, right? That's why I haven't had the surgery date since the one that I missed when they gave me such short notice to see the surgeon. I had to put the claim on hold because I had too many pre-existing dates where I had to take my kiddo for big chunks of time at a time. You know what I mean? There's no shirking your responsibilities as a parent, right? And there's just some things I have to do, and it's just unfortunate that the pain flared up. I've been doing so well since I'd say about April with very little to almost no pain. Like, it just almost seemed like the problem fixed itself, and now it's just this friendly reminder that, hey, no, I'm still very much here. And all I've been able to do, well, I've actively been trying to just stay on my back, because that's we'll stay on my back or lie down like this. I found that going upside down at the foot of my bed at the suggestion of one of my Patreon supporters over there does help a little bit. And it's just, I don't know. It's not fun, but I haven't been able to film. I've been barely able to edit. The days have just been sort of blurring together. I do what I can to get out and keep moving, because the last thing I want to do is allow this all to like seize up. When it comes to this stuff, I've been told that the best thing is to keep it moving. Unfortunately, I can barely bloody walk. Driving is also next to impossible. I say that, but it's only like on initial sitting in. Like when I first get into the driver's seat, the pain is like lightning through my entire leg. After about 2 or 3 minutes, it does sort of calm down and I'm able to drive. It's like my body's getting used to that new position. It's just miserable. There's no other way to explain it. It's absolutely miserable. So I went to urgent care the other day, and I saw a doctor there just because it was so unbelievably painful. Like easy 10 out of 10 on the pain scale, nothing I'd ever experienced before. And he just suggested I do Advil and Tylenol together, which he asked me why I hadn't been doing that, and I explained, well, it's because I was taking diclofenac, which is another anti-inflammatory. I didn't know how they would mix. And he also gave me a prescription for a muscle relaxant, and I've been kind of on that for a day and a half now. He also gave me a morphine pill. He gave me 3 of them. I took one when I was leaving the urgent care, and I still have the other 2. But absolutely shockingly, it didn't really do much, which is kind of scary in and of itself. So that has been the state of my life for these last few days, and I've just felt absolutely useless when the pain flares up like this and you can't do anything. I don't know how you're going to feel anything else. There's no way to feel really productive. So I will want to be looking into a pool sooner rather than later, because spending my body in a body of water definitely helps. But yeah, once I get free and clear of the next trip with my little girl, I will be reactivating my claim and just keeping my butt close to the city so I can just get in to see the surgeon, because this is, well, this is no fucking way to live. Everything about this is just slow moving. Slow moving, move slow, move slow. Oh, it's right in there. It's right in the side of my ass, the side of my glute. It's just this stabbing, unbelievable pain. Oh, but I gotta, I gotta get up and do some things today. I've got stuff at the mailbox. I haven't seen my kiddo in 3 days, I think. I don't even know if these pills are doing much of anything. But laying on my back is not doing anything either. I don't know. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And I wouldn't wish this on anybody. That wasn't so bad. All right. So we're gonna get the van ready for movement. I've also got garbage piling up. That's got to be run down to a bin somewhere, and gotta remind myself I got a life to live here. So that's the plan for today. Let's get it. Okay. Ooh. There's definitely no climbing over the refrigerator with this sort of discomfort. That's for darn sure. Bucket. Bucket. Where's the lid to your bucket? How do you lose a lid? Leave it to me to figure out a way. Penny, have you seen the lid to the poop bucket? I didn't think so. I can usually sit on my little stool for a few minutes without any ridiculous. Nope. Yeah, it's right there. Unbelievable. Get your shoes on and make the most of it. Oh boy. Okay. There's that. Keys. Oh. All right, I gotta get the window blockers down and we will be on our way. Dinah. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, there's the lid. Found it, Penny. Oh. Okay, this is the hard part. I found that getting in normally really aggravates my leg, but if I get up on the step with both feet and then sit in, it hurts a lot, but not as much as the other way. Then I can swing my legs around. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and this is where I have to wait for a few minutes for the pain just in my hip to sort of subside. It's such a fun way to live. I'm sure it's easy to imagine that with the way I film, it's no surprise I haven't been doing much of it, and I can't be nearly as creative as I usually am with moving the camera all over the place and here, there, and everywhere, so to speak. It's just not worth putting my body through that extra movement. Whoa. It's funny because before, when this pain first presented itself all the way back in February, it got really bad. I remember there was one time where I couldn't even move. It pretty much just paralyzed me. I was outside the Canadian Tire. And ever since then, it's never been this painful for this long, which is concerning, to say the least. But as long as there's no numbness on the inside of my thighs and I'm not pissing myself, we're still in a controlled state. Penny. I've definitely found that letting the fuel pump prime itself for a long period of time has sort of been helping with my issue. Okay, and lights out. All right, this is the there we go. not so bad. All right, I need some caffeine. So let's get that done. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Hey, Penny. Yes, you look very cute. All right. It would behoove me to buy more than one at a time. This is the hardest part, getting my head down and under. I can't bend down like a normal human being. It's ridiculous. Well, I mean, I could, but I'd probably be crying like a regular human baby. Yeah, right back into this position. There's no waiting. And I've tried a whole bunch of different things, different suggestions, right? Like tried Robaxacet, nothing. Tried CBD oil from a weed shop, nothing. Zero effect. There's nothing that is instant relief. You look up sciatic pain and there isn't really anything. I'm like, yeah, just give me some Vicodin. Let me be Dr. House. Not literally, but. Okay, I'm gonna let that calm down. And then what's next? Garbage, I guess? Yeah. And a mailbox. Oh boy. All right. Here we go. Okay. I know there's one really heavy package. I'll do that one on my own. Did you tell me to suck it up, Penny? How dare you? Okay. Well, that's not so bad. But then there's a box.
Oh, you have a kitty?
Oh, yes.
Hi, cutie.
It's Penny. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
You take care.
Yeah, you too. We'll see you later. And that's why this store is so incredible. Oh. Yeah, that can't be good getting into the van like that. All right. And as usual, we gotta give it another minute. This in and out is definitely not doing me any favors. Yikes. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna do the next couple months till that surgery appointment? I think I started by saying that I canceled the claim, right? Because of this time with my little girl, and I'll reactivate it once I'm done that trip. But even then, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna get a date immediately, that just means I'll be back on the waiting list, bottom of the barrel, so to speak. So, I do it to myself, don't I? All right, I think the best bet now is to find a place to just park and stop moving in and out of the van. Yeah, that's the plan. Where am I gonna go? I think I'm gonna have to put myself through one more of a little torture stretch here, because I have some delicious everything bagels that we bought for the camping trip that we never got to. I had like zero appetite because of my pain. Well, I am gonna be hungry soon. It turns out those everything bagels are nasty AF with honey. So I'm gonna go to Safeway, I think, and pick up some cream cheese, because that is much better on those little bastards. What do those bagels ever do to me? It's funny, I mentioned it before on the channel, when I started to get into like these funks like this, like when it comes to my pain and whatnot, I usually seek out some comfort in being in or very close to the neighborhood I was living in when I was in Sticks and Bricks before I moved into the van. And yeah, I mean, if you followed my channel, I was back with my parents over in a little park right near the very beginning of my van life. But when I look back and think about before the huge turning point in my life, it was out here in a neighborhood called Woodlands, and I like coming out here, even when I'm not feeling funky. Let's just say that. It's just a really nice area. It feels very homey. It feels very comforting, which is a weird thing to say when you live in a van, I suppose, because the big pull is supposed to be that you have your home with you no matter where you go. I guess I'm just built a little bit differently, and I do enjoy certain Sticks and Bricks areas of the city. Plus the Safeway that I always used to go to is just right up here. All right. Commence operation obtain some cream cheese. Ooh, buddy boy. Oh, we're living the dream now. Blast from a past with this limp in my walk again. Makes me feel like I shouldn't have gotten rid of my cane, but I was told not to use the cane. But I'm also not focusing on heel-toe walking as I should be. It's hard to focus on something when it hurts that bad. Yes, Operation Obtain Cream Cheese turned into Operation Cream Cheese / pretzel sticks. Can't say no to a good sale. Oh, that Penny. You want some pretzel sticks? I wonder if getting into the van, like head first, would make a difference on that initial pain. Oh, kind of. Yeah, the initial pain it definitely helps with. The sitting down pain it does not. There's no avoiding that. God. All right. Looks like a Bebo Grove sort of day. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a rest. Just sounds so silly and defeatist, but that's life right now, I suppose. It's only just after 10. Maybe we'll make those bagels for breakfast. For now, I'm gonna take advantage of that little blue rectangle, get rid of the garbage, and then go lay the F down on the bed. Ow. Thought I'd be able to get a nice solar charge down here today. I don't know. There's a lot of clouds in the sky. That reminds me, I should probably, turn my DC to DC charger off. It's still on. Not ideal. Wind van's not running. Huh. Hey, Fanny, can you turn the blue switch off? No? What's the point in having dwarves if they don't do chores? Oh, I knocked the camera over while you do it. That's great. I was able to reach the DC-DC charger switch, but my inverter is still on over there. That's not ideal either. Hello, baby. You enjoying the new seat cover? All right, we got a few packages here, a couple of them. Get to those in a little bit. I need to lay down. So what we're going to do, close the door. This is on out. We need this on in. Get a nice breeze going and just relax. Can I help you? This is the state of our life right now. Hey. Good girl. Yeah. I don't want that. Yuck.